Hello friends, how's it going? Today I'm super excited to share with you my Chaos Rising pre-release experience. This box looks so cool with the Mega Greninja on the front. I really wanted the Ampharos promo. We ended up with the Goodra promo, which is still very cute, probably the one that I wanted the second most. Also on the trainer tips card, we've got the Mega Dragalge. I don't think I usually show that off, but I did this time because I just think they're so much fun. My friend Roman collects them. He always tries to get all 4 of them. There's one for each unique deck. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. So the Goodra deck, kind of the idea is you want to stall with Meowstic and Esper, and then as you're stalling with it, you're building up your Goomy into Sliggoo and then Goodra. The thing that's hard about using Goodra is that it takes 2 different types of energy, and that's kind of unusual, but it's normal for dragon types, but it's not normal for pretty much any of the other types. So that adds a little bit more setup. Like, you need to make sure that you have enough of both psychic and water energy in your deck to see it pretty consistently. So that was a little tricky about Goodra. Actually, my first game, I got donked completely by my friend Nico. Also, we've got the Mega Gallade EX here. That's really cool. I didn't even realize that that card was in this set until I saw it in my hands. I guess that's probably true for most of the cards in this set, but I feel like usually I know what the main EXs are, and that one I just totally didn't realize was in there. Also, we got a Donphan. I was really excited about that. I collect Donphans, so seeing Donphan in this set made me so happy. But anyway, yeah, I got donked in my first game, but that was the only game that I lost. So I won the other 2 games. They were pretty hard fought as far as I remember, so that felt pretty good to win 2 at least. But unfortunately, that was not enough to get me into the top 8, which means I only have 2 packs to open at the end of this tournament instead of 3 or 4 like maybe I usually would. I've been pretty lucky in the last few pre-releases to get into the top 8, so no hard feelings with this one. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And there are some really cool polls to share with you that my friends got, so please stay tuned for that. And there's also a second pre-release after this one that I wanted to share just briefly that we get a cool card in as well. So don't click off just yet. And there's also a very cool card in this pack that I was quite excited about here. It is a Crocodile EX. I collect crocodiles, so I was really happy to see that. And then I wanted to show off my friend Eddie's Mega Floette EX Special Illustration Rare. It is gorgeous. This card is amazing in person. And then here are the 2 packs that I got at the end of the tournament, like I mentioned, but there's something really special that happens here with some real life audio in a second. Oh my god!
Are you kidding?
Great work, Nico. So that was Nico pulling this Mega Greninja EX Special Illustration Rare. I could not believe that he got it. He was standing to my right when he opened it. Everybody was freaking out. Such a hype moment. So exciting. I'm so happy for him that he got that, and that meant that I got to show you all as well. Unfortunately, I got an energy in my pack here, and not to spoil it too much, but my second pack is not much better either. But you can see a little sneak peek in the background if you look to the left that my friend Eddie, who won the full tournament, it was so amazing to see that he won. He got a stack of packs, so I'll show off what he gets in those as well. But our final pack has a Ho-Oh, which I love. But here's that stack I was talking about, and then here are the cards that he got. I was so jealous of that Sliggoo illustration rare. It's so cute. And as promised, here's my second pre-release experience. This one happened a few days after the first one, and I got my Ampharos promo. I was so excited. It's so cool. I love Ampharos so much, so I was really happy to be able to play with it. It's a good thing that I got it at this particular pre-release. This pre-release, you get 3 packs at the end no matter what, so it didn't matter what your record was at the end, you always get 3 packs. And the Ampharos deck, I would say, is probably the weakest of the 4. Some people might argue that another one is weaker, but in my experience at least, the Ampharos was harder to get going real fast, and it was hard to counter, especially fast-moving decks like the Crobat and the Delphox, so I had a little bit of a hard time, but I got lucky in a couple of my games, so I won 2 and lost 1. But again, it doesn't matter. You always get 3 packs at the end, which I'll show after this voiceover segment. But we get a very exciting card in this pack here, so there's no live audio, but we got the Froakie and a stupid energy, but Froakie is the most important. It is so cute. And now I'm back home, and we've got our 3 last packs of Chaos Rising to open in our regular setup. I hope you enjoyed seeing both of the pre-releases I went to. I think I mentioned that they were just a few days apart, so I figured I'd just add them all to the same video and have this big grand finale, or at least a hopefully big grand finale with these last 3 packs here in our usual experience. So we got Ninetales, super pretty. Adversity Policy, my friends were talking about this one a lot. I didn't pull that in any of my packs, I don't think, but they wanted to add it to their decks. We've got an Emma reverse, a special red card reverse, very good. And then we've got an Emma full art. Oh, that's awesome. She is so cool. I love her characters so much. I love that she took over the Looker Agency in Legends ZA, so this is awesome. Wow, what a great card. My first full art from Chaos Rising. Miss Emma looking so cool. That's perfect. Alright, so we got our second pack here, but now that we've gotten a full art, you really can't hope for much else, but maybe we'll get something. I would love to see some more illustration rares. All the illustration rares in this set are so gorgeous. I got to see quite a few of them over the last couple of pre-releases I've gone to, so I feel really lucky about that. I've only gotten a couple myself, but my friends were quite lucky with those. So we got a Deoxys reverse, and look at that! just talking about illustration rares, we've got a Sliggoo. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Every time I saw it at the pre-release, I was like, man, that is so cute. I hope I get one. And here we are. We got one in our second pack of our last 3 packs from my second pre-release. How cool is that? Oh, so sweet. I love it when Pokemon are in their natural environment in these cards. They just look absolutely perfect. And then we got our Ampharos Holo, which is very cool. I love the artwork on this one. The artwork in this set, again, is just so good. Alright, so we got a last pack, hoping for some last pack magic, but honestly, we do not need it. A full art in an illustration rare, absolutely perfect. Very, very rare for 3 packs to have that many good cards. So we've got a Ferroseed, a Watchog, a Deoxys, Adversity Policy, we've got a Golisopod, an Ampharos reverse, which is a rare, that's great. We got a Delphox reverse, which is also a rare and also one of the pre-release promos. And our final card for the opening is a Bubbly Water Energy. You know what? That makes sense. Well, as it turns out, our last 3 packs of the entire opening had some of the best cards in them. How cool is that? I am just so happy to add these to my collection, and I can't wait to open up some more Chaos Rising cards, hopefully in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.